Let's talk about the bow hand, the bow arm, and the bow side today. Getting a solid bow hand, bow arm, bow shoulder is the foundation of your shot. It must be rock solid and static. Also, that bow arm needs to be 90 degrees to the body. For every shot, regardless of the shot situation. Sometimes you don't get a good shot going. Here I flinch a little bit. Let down and start over. Don't ever try to save a shot, especially when you're just practicing. Bow arm 90 degrees to the torso or the spine. And notice the movement or lack of movement on the bow shoulder to the bow side. Right there. This takes practice. The secret is in bone on bone and 90-degree angles. It's the foundation, the rest of the shot moves around. Now here I've drawn a vertical line on my hand. That's where the center line of the bow grip should go. The little hash mark is basically right in front of the radius bone of my forearm, and that's where the pressure of the bow should set into your hand. Your hand should feel squished between the end of the radius in your forearm and the bow grip. Set the bow into your hand on that line. Notice the lifeline is to the side of the grip. It is off the grip, not on the grip. And now you relax your fingers to the back of the bow, and you expect the bow to press into the end of the radius bone in your forearm. That's taking most of the hand out of the shot. Notice the pocket under my hand. That part of the hand doesn't touch the bow grip. Relax your fingers to the back. Your knuckles go away from the vertical axis of the bow about 45 degrees. If you use a hammer handle type grip, now you have all kinds of input from your bow hand to the bow that will take the string out of alignment or the bow out of alignment or both, and it just is too much. This grip allows the bow to turn in the hand and find and maintain its own level and plane with the string. Now, I've also drawn a line on my radius bone in my forearm and the humerus in my upper arm. If I pronate the elbow, those bones line up. That makes a solid brace between the bow and your shoulder. If you supinate the elbow like this, that rolls the whole forearm into the string path and takes the bones out of alignment. Supinated, bad. Pronated, good. Now, when you lift the bow, the shoulder needs to stay down and relaxed. Don't let it roll up like that. Down and relaxed. Stand in front of a mirror and practice this until you can do that without the shoulder lifting. Now here, you're going to see me shaking a little bit. That's an old man shake. That is not an overbowed shake. But set that elbow now before you ever lift the bow to draw. You don't have to worry about it again. Solid, stable, shoulder to bow structure. Practice that roll without your shoulder moving. Lift and go. Knock the arrow, set the string hand, set the bow hand, roll the elbow to pronated, lift and go. Now here you can see it from the front side, a little more easy to see. Learn to roll that elbow without your shoulder moving. That takes some practice for most of us. 90 degrees to the body, that bow arm is. Knock the arrow, set the string, set the bow, set the elbow. Keep the shoulder down, lift it, and shoot. Initially, all these things take a lot of thinking. Set the string hand, set the bow hand, set the elbow, set your head, draw to your head, and make the shot. Never lay your head over. That changes all the relationships between your head, the elbow, or the bow shoulder, and the arm. Lift and draw to your face. Keep that shoulder static. Don't try to press toward the target with the bow hand or somehow hyperextend that shoulder. Feel the bone pressing into your shoulder like you're leaning against that shoulder against the wall. Here you can see it from the back side and overhead. Set that front side and let the string side, shoulder, and arm move around the solid foundation. Bow shoulder static, and the shot. I've talked about the follow-through with the string hand many times before on other videos. It's something that happens, it's not something you do, but it works easier if your bow side is static, supported on bones. Bow hand, upper arm, lower arm, shoulders. Well, I hope this gives you some ideas to work on, and that maybe you get some benefit out of this. It takes work, it takes dedication, but it'll improve your